we're on the ISEKI stand, 100 years of ISEKI, but that's not the big announcement, is it? Alan Prickett is with me, and this is David with us. Who's going to break the news then, guys?
Going to be David.
Yeah, no, well, I think we should focus first on the 100-year anniversary of ISEKI, which is an amazing achievement to still be here and building tractors in the same way that we have for so many years. But the announcement we're making today is after 7 or 8 years here at ISEKI, and probably 25 years prior to that at Ransoms, including working with ISEKI during that time. I'm retiring at the end of the year. I shall finish just before Christmas, and then hopefully have a bit more of a leisurely time going forwards. And so I'm happy to say that we have a good backfill for myself, and so Alan here will be taking over and will be the new managing director as of January the 1st.
Well, first off, congratulations, Alan. You two, I think, have been kind of in step with one another for 30 odd years.
30 years, yeah. 30 years. I took over Dave's territory when he was promoted from regional manager at Jacobson UK back in the 90s. He was promoted to national accounts manager, and I took over his territory, and we've kind of been in lockstep. I always felt like the Duke of Edinburgh, like 6 steps behind the Queen. I was always just
Queen's a bit harsh, but there we are.
A little bit behind the curve. But we have very similar outlooks and agree on most things when it comes to business. So it's it should be a seamless transition. And in fact, we've kind of started that for most of this year. We've been sort of gradually handing over bits and pieces of the business.
So it's not going to be, thank God he's out of the way now, I can do it my way.
Well, it is going to be that. It's definitely going to be that. My stress levels will lower, but it'll be business as usual as far as the dealers are concerned. I mean, I'm far better looking and easier to deal with than Dave, but, that's the only change, really. Yeah.
I'm not going to give you the chance to come back on that one, Dave.
Not.
What's brought the decision on then?
I turned 60 this year, and I have a grandchild appearing next year, and it just felt like the right time. I said when I started the ISEKI UK business that we'd double it in 5 or 6 years. We did that, and I just kind of feel like I've done the bit that I said I'd do, and it's time to kind of let the next person take over and take it on to the next stage.
Can't imagine you switching off completely. Are you going to stay involved in some way, shape or form in the industry?
Yes, I think probably. I've got a couple of companies that have already asked me to kind of have a look at some of their distribution, a couple of other bits and pieces. I'm a director of the GMA, and I could plan to continue with that. And I'm a director of a couple of other companies as well, which I'll continue with. So I think there's other bits and pieces. I'll probably still be around in some way, shape or form, but not going to work every morning and having all the responsibility that goes with that.
So I can see on Alan's face you're hoping there's enough to keep him distracted, yeah?
Yeah, hoping. Yes. No, it'll be fine. And I think Dave is accessible enough if we do need him for anything. But it should be a pretty easy transition with a bit of luck. But yeah, we'll miss him. It's been a long time, and we do have a particularly happy working environment at our place. It's a nice place to work, in no small measure to Dave's attitude to managing people. So it's big shoes to fill, really.
What's the expression? The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Yeah.
Well, should we leave you that with your farting shot?
No, I think that's probably a good way to do it. Mine a pleasure, as always.
Wish you a real happy retirement.
Thank you.
And
thank you, Martin.
have some fun now, yeah?
I'll try. Yeah.